Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Timothy, and on this channel we speak everything personal finance. And today we're going to react to a video that's titled Disney Drives Americans Away with Hefty Price Hikes. Now, everyone loves Disney, at least I think so. But I like Disney. I'm not a super fan of it. I don't go every single year or multiple times a year, but I know people that do. I know people that have annual passes that don't even live near Florida. I saw the start of the video, but I kind of want to just talk about how much things are. This is not just a video about Disney or how much Disney is. It just shows how much things have risen within the past few years. So let's check this video out about how Disney has raised its prices.
Inflation putting a damper on Disney's magic. Take a look at this. For a two-parent home with two young kids, it cost $4,200 for a 4-day visit at Disney World. Just 5 years earlier, it was over $1,000 less. And Disney knows this is a problem.
All right, let's go back. Let's break this down. So 5 years ago, it was $3,230. Now, 5 years later, it is almost $1,000 more to go to Disney. Now, $3,230 for a 4-day trip to Disney is still crazy, especially 5 years ago. So seeing it only went up $1,000 within 5 years, I mean, I guess that's not bad. But spending $4,000 on a trip to Disney World, I mean, is that even worth it? I don't know. I don't know. I have one child, so we're now a family of 3, but he's 2 months old, so he gets to a lot of things for free. He gets free flights. He gets to Disney for free. I guess I can see how it could be that much. We went to Disney. We were already in California, so we didn't have to pay for a hotel or anything because we were there with my job. This is crazy. So I actually have something pulled up for you guys. Now I'm on Expedia, and we said 4 days, right? Okay, so I have this up. So we're going to see how much this thing actually costs if we were actually budgeting and planning a trip. So we're going to say that we're going to go during a week, because we can go during the week in the summer and hopefully it's cheaper. You're going for a week, we're going to go to the park for 4 days. I mean, the first day and the last day is kind of like a travel day. So you have day you get there. This is park day, park day, park day, park day, park day. You leave on that day. 4 travelers, 1 room. Let's see what we're talking about. I have the stay added, I have the flight added, and I have the car added. Now this is how I do a lot of my vacations. I go on Expedia and I type in everything that I want to do. I type in all of my information, I type in how long I'm going to stay, and I do the whole package because it just makes it a lot easier to have everything in one place. But while we're waiting for that, we can go ahead to our theme park. Now we're staying for 4 days. So select number of days, see that right there. We're going to do 4 days. So we're going to do July 7th. And look at that. It's not even really cheaper on the weekdays in the summer because everybody's out of school. So it doesn't even matter when you go in the summer. This is going to be expensive regardless. So we're going to do that. Then when you get to this, are you going to do 1 park per day? Are you going to do a park hopper option? I mean, look at that, $703 a ticket. 1 park per day is $613 a ticket. Or the water park and sports option, $683. Park hopper plus option. This is gonna be a long video. We're gonna break this down. We're gonna see what's going on. So we're gonna do a park hopper because we want to hit up all the parks and we want to make this trip worth it. Now, how many kids we have over 10? So we have an adult. We have 2 adults. Oh my gosh, ages 3 to 9. Hold up. What did I do? We have a 7-year-old and a 10-year-old. So we're gonna play this by the books. We're gonna play this by the books. We have a 10-plus-year-old, so that's gonna be 3 703 tickets. And look at the discounts you get. You get almost a $20 discount if your age is 3 to 9. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Disney. We appreciate you for your kindness and letting my 3 to 9-year-old come in for $20 less. That is amazing. So we have 3 adult tickets. We have 1 ages 3 to 9 ticket. Like I said, if you're under 2, you can go into Disney for free. So our child will be able to go into Disney for free. And look at the price for a 4-day stay at Disney, $2,977, or $3,000 for a 4-day ticket with park hopper option, so you can hit up all the parks on your trip. Okay, $2,977.22. Now we haven't even added the I think it's called the Genie Pass or whatever, where you can skip lines because this thing is going to be packed and you might only get a handful of rides because it's going to be packed. So you're going to want to have a Genie Pass or whatever it's called to get in the front of the line to get faster access to your rides. But this is crazy. Just for 4 days at the park, we're talking $3,000. Now, I don't know if people are actually spending that much time at the park. I don't think I would do 4 days at the park because you can take these kids to a decent resort like this right here. And you see the package is 1,795, so $1,795. And you can go here with your kids and they'll enjoy it just as much as they would at a Disney World park. But I think a lot of times it's the parents that want to give their kids these experiences. So you can do 2 days at the park and 2 days at this water park here at your hotel. So you can see the prices of these hotels. We're talking, $1,700, $2,344, 1,783, 2,500, and these are like, I guess you would call these higher scale hotels. We were looking at hotels like this, but we did get our hotels with points. But 1,795, 1,439. This is what it's looking like. 2,500. So we can say maybe you pay minimum 1,300 to 2,500 to stay there, and that's including a car. So let's pick something fun, right? We want to go somewhere fun. So let's do this one. Holiday Inn Resort. They got a little water park there. You want to have a good time when you get outside the park. And this could be a good option so you don't spend so much money in the parks. You can actually go to a hotel where they have water and slides and all kind of stuff to have fun in. So select your room. We want a 1 bedroom king. We're all gonna sleep on this 4 bedroom. We're all gonna sleep right here. We could hopefully have some kind of couch in there. See, you got a pull-out couch. You can sleep on a pull-out couch, and the parents gonna sleep on the king size bed. We're gonna budget somehow, some way. All right. JetBlue, nonstop, and I did from Boston to Orlando. We don't live in Boston, but I feel like a lot of people live in Boston. So Boston, Orlando, JetBlue. You get to bring a carry-on bag now with JetBlue. So you bring a book bag and a carry-on bag. So everyone brings that. So you shouldn't have to check your luggage. Okay. And then we're gonna go back with JetBlue. $65 to go back. All right. Basic blue. And now we need transportation because we have to get around while we're in Florida. So how much are we going to actually pay for transportation? And like I said, we're doing everything through Expedia. Like we're just in here plugging numbers, plugging away, and look at that. It's gonna be $50 a day. So we're just gonna go to Nissan Versa. You can go on Turo and see how much they're charging. It's probably similar to what I'm looking at here. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna get the final price for how much we're gonna pay for a 4-day trip to Disney. I did a whole 360 off this video. I just went to go do my own thing. And we're talking about $2,200, 2270, 2270 for a round trip hotel and compact car plus 2,977. So we're already $5,247. That's for a 4-day ticket with park hopper, with hotel, with transportation. $5,000. Now, do you have dogs? Now, if you have dogs, you're gonna have to put aside money for boarding. We're not even talking about food. How much you gonna spend on food a day? How much you gonna spend in the park? That might be $1,000 or $1,500 or $2,000 more. So we're talking about $6, $7, $8,000 you're gonna spend just by going to Disney. Let's get back into the video.
Cost $4,200 for a 4-day visit at Disney World. Just 5 years earlier, it was over $1,000 less. And Disney knows this is a problem. Attendance at U.S. parks increased just 1% this past year compared to 6% the year before.
I mean, yeah, who's going to these parks? I just broke down how much you're going to actually spend or just about how much you're going to spend at these parks. And it's crazy. Who's
How
buying
long
these
until
things?
families start looking elsewhere? Some inside the company, according to
And like I said, elsewhere could be at a hotel that has a pool, a hotel that has a water park. That is the elsewhere. Your kids will get the same amount of enjoyment from the hotel with the water park as they will with a Disney park.
the
I
report in the Wall
promise.
Street Journal, Taylor, say that the company has become addicted to price hikes and has reached the limits of what middle-class Americans can afford.
Yeah.
So, gosh, going to Disney is a privilege, not a right. So if this is a company that wants to raise prices, Americans have the choice to go or to not go. I think there's a few of us on this table who feel priced out of the market. I'm one of the family of 3 that says, I don't know if I can cut it again. They said the average ticket on a most expensive day has now topped $200 a person, not
Crazy.
including the fast track. Disney says, well, you don't need the fast track. You can still go and have fun. I went 3 years ago. I don't know if this was legal. I had a backpack and I had to pack my own peanut butter sandwiches because I can't afford an $18.
Now you can actually bring food to Disney, and we did bring some food. When we went to Disneyland, we still ate some food there, so it's kind of like the experience, I guess. I don't know.
Pretzel if I'm going to Disneyland.
70%, 74% says Disney
The
experiences
only
are out of reach.
quick point I'll make
Wow.
is when I fast track, Disney says, well, you don't need the fast track. You can still go and have fun and land.
74% of people say Disney experiences are financially out of reach. And as you just saw, I broke down how much you'd be paying for a Disney trip. You know, $5,000, $4,000 minimum for a 4-day trip. I mean, how many days are you gonna go to the park? There's a lot of parks. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of rides to ride. You know, $4,000, $3,000. How much is your vacation budget for the year? 10,000? 15? I don't know. I mean, if you're going on one vacation, you're spending $4,000. How much are you spending on vacations for the rest of the year? Are you going on any more vacations for the year? Is it just Disney?
Revealed that on television.
I know. The only other quick point I'll make is when I think Disney, I think a CEO who's about to retire, Bob Iger, who they already brought out of retirement, and a company without a succession plan that I'm waiting to hear about, and a company that's lost streaming subscriber customers. I need more.
Well, but Jackie, starting in late 2023, according to the Journal, they knew their own surveys showed that people were not planning to come back.
Yeah.
They knew this over a year ago.
And so I wonder if
I mean,
there's
yeah.
a correlation. And
Disney is like a one-off. Like, I'm not going to Disney every year. I'm going to bring the kids to Disney when they get a good age so they can enjoy it, because it's almost like an American tradition. Bring them there, and we're probably not going to go there again for their childhood, because, I mean, what, it's rides. We can go take rides anywhere. You know, there's so many different amusement parks in the country that you can go to that's not Disney and that's not charging the exuberant prices that Disney's charging.
And at some point, we can do a deep dive on foot traffic versus price hikes, because I'm wondering if they're making up from reduced foot traffic as a result of people not really, biting on their DEI and wokeness, and parents saying, I don't want to take my kid to Disneyland and have to explain to them, weirdness about which bathroom to use, and characters that are dressed up as with no gender or
No
not
comment.
gender specific. And so I'm wondering if some of these price hikes are coming from that need as a business to turn a profit, and then,
Lou, you're a parent.
I don't feel like Disney needs to raise its prices. Like, people are always going to go to Disney. They're going to spend a whole bunch of money. They're going to get the passes. They're going to get the annual passes. They're going to get the passes that get you in line faster. They're going to get the fast passes. They're going to eat the food. They're going to spend time. They're going to spend money there. So I don't know why Disney feels the need to raise the price of their tickets. I mean, Disney owns everything. They own, don't they own like ESPN? They have their subscription services, and they have so much income coming from different sources. I don't know why they need to just drain our pockets so we can enjoy a stay at their park. I mean, that's just how it is, I guess.
I have 4 kids, and the happiest day of my life was not at Disney. It was when my 3-year-old at that time said she never wants to go back again. So my 2 oldest have been. My 2 youngest will never ever go. It's just priced out of every American family. It's not for the average American anymore. Forget the politics of it and picking a fight with the governor of Florida. It's just not there. And to Taylor's point, they're just burning capital on the street.
And you've been too, right? You took your kids.
Yeah, I mean, I did not expect to do it on the cheap. I expected
Did
to
you pack
spend
your
a lot of
PB&J?
money. I did not pack the PB&J, but I thought it was going to be magical. I was going to get on these rides, and the food was going to be great, and the hotel was going to be big, and none of those things happened. It felt like a budget amusement park experience at a very high price.
Quickly, what they do have, though, is that
Disney is not that crazy. Like, we went to Disneyland and it was fun. I mean, we didn't pay a lot of money because all we had to do was pay for the actual park and then the food and then to park our car. But it was nothing crazy. Like, it was a small park because it was you know, Disneyland, not Disney World and all those other parks in Orlando. This was in California. So it was a small park. I mean, you know, the lines were long. They weren't super long, but they were long. But we kind of got lucky with some lines. We got to be able to get in front because there wasn't a lot of people in line at the time. But I just don't think it's worth spending $4,000 to $5,000 for a trip to Disney.
The cult following. People line up 3 years in advance for that Disney cruise.
People get married at Disney.
I know.
I mean, they
could be a
really, we
mental
have
health
some of
issue.
those people here. There's a
People
Disney
love Disney.
marathon.
Yeah.
Go overboard.
If you can afford it,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Just real quick, I never went on the rides, but I love those character breakfasts when the characters were still wholesome and,
Yeah.
you know, and we still could be in awe of Cinderella.
Yeah.
So that is Disney. I mean, it was a quick video. It just kind of makes you realize how much things have gone up and how expensive things are. And people are still going to Disney. I'm sure people are taking out credit cards. I'm sure people are taking out freaking loans to go to Disney because it is the American dream, because it is the American destination. You have to take your kids to Disney. It's like the rite of passage to be an American. You have to go to Disney. So comment in the comment section below if you've been to Disney and how much did you spend when you went to Disney. Let's get transparent in this comment section. How much did you spend on your family, or how much did you spend when you went to Disney World? Like, I'm talking the whole trip, not just the ticket, not just the flight. I'm talking everything. How much do you think you spent, or how much did you spend when you went to Disney? Disney drives Americans away with price hikes. What do you guys think about the video? Leave that in the comment section below too. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.